Welcome to UK Games Expo again. I always think of this as the official start of proceedings, so giving out some awards seems to be a good way to do it, really. So what we're going to do in a moment is we'll be presenting the Judges Award winners. I'll explain that in a moment. Although I won't be doing the presenting of it. Our very special guest here, Luke will be presenting the awards, possibly with another VIP or two if his plane landed on time. But otherwise, Luke, I'm sure, can do the best for us. Okay, so this will work, right? Yeah. This is the Judges Award. So the way this works, sometimes in the past we've not necessarily been very clear about how things work with the awards. So I think it's helpful to just quickly talk through the way it works, so everybody understands. So the games that have been published in the last 12 months, up to and including this show, that maybe been released at this show or come out since the last show, are able to be entered. They're entered by the publishers themselves. They sort of send in literally 400 or so entries, and at times you can be surrounded by boxes of the stuff as they come into the office. And these will be are divided. The publishers self-nominate the category that they go into. We reserve the right to change the category, and we do it on occasion if we think things are in the right category. Sometimes it's in the publisher's interest to be in the right category, and sometimes it just plainly isn't the right one for that type of game to be in. And the largest categories have all had as many as over 40 entries. The family category this year I think had 45 entries. So some of these will then they'll all be sent out to panels of judges, and the judges are all gamers. We basically go out there and find gamers to make the judging. So it isn't like a sort of press media sort of panel, or what you might call industry experts. We consider the gamers to be the experts, the people who play the games, who should be the people that know what makes a good game. And through combinations of a variety of local clubs and groups of families that get together in church halls and things and play games and things on weekends, we select these gamers, and they will play all the games, sometimes lots of times. There'll be lots of conversations, and they will rate them from basically their top game to their bottom game in a sort of popular sort of chart thing. And all those points will go together to determine who comes number one. But what we first of all do is they are divided into three. There's a short list of three. We published that at the beginning of May. So the top three is published at the beginning of May. We'll know who the winner is at that point, but we like to tease for a while, and we leave it a week before we then announce who the actual winner is of those three. But even getting into the top three of 45 is pretty good going. And I don't judge in the games very often. I tend to keep an overview of as many of the panels as I possibly can. To play the games and you see what's going on. And the conversations and the arguments that go on around the tables can be quite vociferous about the pros and cons of these things. They choose these seriously. So we're going to go with by announcing the winners. I got ahead of myself there, didn't I? So I think we're about ready to go. I'm hoping everybody's here. We've checked. We think most people are here. If someone isn't ready to collect an award, is not here, we'll leave that one, and we'll see if they've arrived by the end of the proceedings. Okay. So going in alphabetical order in terms of categories. The first category is the best. I'm pointing the right way. There we are. The best abstract game, and that goes to Libelud. Is that how it's pronounced? Libelud. And for the game of Hargreaves. Next up, we have the category of. Do you know anything about the minor thing we do there? Sorry about that. Yeah. Best accessories. So these accessories are things that aren't necessarily games themselves, but are things that relate to the games. In this case, it is the best accessory goes to Duncan Rose Hobby Case, Ultimate Edition for Tabletop Tech.
Awkward silence.
Or be British.
Yeah, we should put some music on for this, but for the rest of us. Yay!
We move on. We move on to the best board game, American style, which goes to Potions of Azaland. There we go, too far on. What is wrong with this thing tonight? There we are, we got there. Potions of Azaland from Lucky Duck Games. Best board game Euro style goes to SETI, the search for extraterrestrial. No? Right, honestly, this is the Euro style one. Search for extraterrestrial intelligence by CGE.
Out of the way, Richard.
We'll switch that off. I'm just going to do it for the piece of paper. Right, we'll proceed with the old school approach to things, shall we? Next is the best board game strategic style, the Cyclades Legendary Edition from Studio H. And we move on to the best card game strategic, LOTR Trick Taking from Office Dog. Move on to the best card game strategic, takes a deep breath, Star Wars Unlimited TCG Twilight of the Republic 2-player starter. Now it is best children's game, Micro Macro Kids, published by Edition Spielweiser. The best dice game for Australis from Cosmos. Best expansion, Mini Express Map Pack expansion, No Ideas Game Design. Right, so let's leave that there for a moment. Best family game, Critter Kitchen, Lucky Duck Games. best gaming novelty goes to Deep Space Pest Control from Mantic Games.
Space cartridges.
Best Miniatures Rules goes to Armoured Clash from War Cradle Studios.
Oh, there we go, Yay!
Now don't move.
Oh.
Would you like to send one of you over here? The Best Miniatures range goes to Armoured Clash, Enlightenment Faction, Battle Group Starter Set on War Cradle Studios. Okay, the best party game, the same game, addition Spielweise. The best role-playing game, the Magnus Archives from Monty Cook Games. The best role-playing game adventure, Doom Song, Lord Have Mercy Upon Us, Caesar Inc.
I think they came from
Together all for best dressed contingent. The best role-playing game expansion, The One Rings Moria Through the Doors of Durin, Free League Publishing. Finally, we go to the best variant, The Last of Us Escape the Dark from Themeborn Limited. I said finally, but there's one final thing to say. These trophies, which we're not giving out today, is the People's Choice trophies. Now, in previous years, there have been 19 categories of People's Choice. Each of these categories that people have won have been the same categories that we've had on the Sunday. But we're trying a different thing this year, trying to get a bit more engagement from the public in the People's Choice Awards. So before we go for something of a simplified structure, so all of the 19 winners are now the shortlist for these 4 People's Choice Awards. We have the strategic, the role play, the family and the general. Now, if you go up to the awards area in Hall 4, you will find there is all your games should be in the display cases there, and it will tell you, say who's won what, but also what category of shortlist you are in for the voting that's going to be happening from tomorrow morning all the way through to Sunday lunchtime. And on Sunday we'll know who's been selected for these 4 trophies, and we will present these at the final ceremony at 3 o'clock on Sunday. So the encouragement there is to get people voting for you. They can either vote on the app, or they can vote actually at the station where the awards games can be found. That basically concludes the awards. What we're going to do is have a bit of a total group photograph of all the awards winners. I think we did it down there last time round. So if all the awards winners want to come down to the far end, we'll do a photo.
Let's get you.
And everybody else is going to be a show preview starting at about 6 o'clock. Sometimes we get the doors open a little bit before then. Up in Hall 4, far back in the open gaming areas. Everyone is welcome to join us there for the show preview.
Camera time.
Fresh from France. Fresh from France.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, a real camera.
Great mind. Yeah. You can see.